welcome to the Grand Football. Kindly subscribe for more updates in the world of football. You know what happened in Manchester United at Old Trafford between the match of Manchester United and Fulham. Fulham boss Marco Silva was sent out of the pitch. Many wonder what he did. He went to intervene when the referee was watching the VAR call on the penalty. And after that, the Fulham boss Marco Silva says Alexander Mitrovic should have controlled his motion, but feelings of the striker does not deserve a long-term ban for swerving the referee Chris Calavan at Old Trafford. You can imagine what the coach is going through, because for him, he couldn't control his motion, but he is suggesting that the striker should have controlled his motion. It doesn't really add up. Well, let's see what happened. Mitrovic, the winger, Willian, Silva were all shown red card in a chaotic couple of minutes at that turn the dramatic FA Cup tie with Manchester United at Old Trafford. Fulham were leading 1-0 when Willian handed Jadon Sancho goal bonnet shot on the line with 20 minutes left. And this was what Marco Silva, the Fulham coach, said.
Of course, in all the moments of games, we should control the emotions of the game, and of course we are human beings, but we have to be to understand the business and the game that you are playing, and of course we should control all the emotions. And in that moment, even when the decision came or before the decision came, because I got the red card before the decision came, and if I got a red card because I was out of my area, and that is the reason for the referee to give me red card, I have to accept it, because I didn't say anything that for sure make him to give me the red card. Even he didn't listen what I said to him. But of course, I repeat again, if I'm out of my area and there's a reason for him to give the red card for me in the moment that he's watching the screen, I have to accept it. And if you ask me if I should be in my area, of course, and I have to control that situation. And about the Mitro is the same. Of course, he should control the emotions of the game in that moment, even if the decision came against us, even if the first half he had two moments inside the box that no one, the referee didn't give at least once for him, and no one gave the permission for the referee to go in the screen. And of course he was involved in all that moments, and it's tough for him. At the same time, he has to control the emotions clear.
After that, he was asked about the Mitrovic incident. Does he think he's going to have a long ban, and what does he think about the incident? And this was what he said.
The image, of course, and I already spoke with Mitro, of course, in that situation. It's a moment for him to control the emotions of the game. Of course, he pushed the referee in that moment. I didn't see that he's in a bad way like you are saying to me. But of course, I hope that the people that is going to decide, they decide with the fairness that the moment deserves, and that moment the game with the penalty, with the red card, with two moments in their box, in that Mitro was involved, and no one checked, no one cared about the situation, and that's it. Unfortunately for us, we have been really unlucky with Chris Kavanagh this season, many moments already, and it's difficult to understand some of the decisions.
The first one's obvious, the short push.
Okay, you are the first person to say to me this afternoon. Let's see if someone more will say.
You could say that he wasn't happy with the questions that he was asked about Mitrovic. The journalist was the first person to talk about this, and he wasn't happy, and he elaborated more on that. Let's continue to listen.
The game, but it doesn't matter. It's clear penalty in Mitro. Two players, they were isolated. It's not a bunch of players. That was a clear. The look show push Mitro clear. The ref is in a position to can see the VAR in their office for sure. And okay, it's the pressure to play against Man United away from home at Old Trafford. If you and we until 70 minutes we did it brilliant, because we were clear the best team on the pitch. The way we dominate them, the way we were the best team on the pitch, coming here to play at Old Trafford, and we matched them clear until that moment. They didn't create almost anything until that moment. We are the best team. And of course, it's difficult for us to accept this type of decisions because, okay, I know that it's a huge club, everyone knows, big respect, but it cannot be. It's quarters final, and both teams they have to have the same conditions to keep in the competition. They cannot decide in one way. Sometimes, because it's Fulham or it's Man United, they decide completely different in some situations. Because the referee sometimes feels the pressure because he's here. Like I feel, like Ten Hag can feel both players as the players of both teams. The people that they are in the office there is really difficult to assess of the things that keeping up on this season week by week.
So Marco, what did you say to your players after you went off and two other players went off? You said
to them that I should be there in the difficult moment in the game. When we got two red cards in that moment, my position is to be in front of them. Like I'm always should be in that moment. Of course, I should not be sent off. That is the situation because it's a position where I have to be there in front of them. Difficult moment for my players, and I have to be there to protect them and to take decisions, of course.
So Marco, did you tell the referee to shut up?
Something. I was not shut up. I said something. I didn't say
That you said because it's
no. He didn't listen for sure. He didn't listen what I said. For sure, I think I got red card in that moment. I'll say why. Because I was out of the technical area. The referee was in a pressure moment, of course, watching the screen, and I should be in the technical area and don't say anything for him. Of course, I said something.
So you could see clearly that the manager Marco Silva is not happy about what happened on the pitch by the referee Calavan. And what do you think? Do you think the referee was fair with his decision, or he could have done better? Kindly leave your comments below for more updates in the world of football. Thank you.